Hi, this is Simon from Fingers on Plastic, and in this video I'm going to be looking at Magic Square's MS-B21 Intelligence Officer, which is of course a legend scale Bumblebee. I wasn't going to bother getting this one because I've got the not the Magic Square, I've got the New Age one, and the New Age one's great, but I couldn't help myself because I am weak and foolish. So here's the box, nice black box. Shot on the side with some enhanced eyeballs, sort of faded out black, and there we have some of the side picture. If we open it up, here's the little guy himself, and he comes with a little baggie, and the baggie has his instructions, a card, well, he actually comes with all the tyres in there. It's just I've been messing about with him and I've put 4 tyres on him. And an absolutely ridiculously tiny... Ooh. Oh, damn it. Gun. It's so small that I'm having trouble holding it. You can hold it very well. Looks good, doesn't it? It's about the same size as my thumb, which is ridiculous. But it looks great. I mean, it looks really, really good. I'm very impressed with it. Let's take his gun off him for a second. Yes, I forgot to oil my chair. Articulation for a little guy. Head will go all the way around. No wiggly waggly, so maybe a slightly looser ball in there would have been good, and we could have got some wiggle all the way around on the arms. I'm struggling to hold this thing so you can see him. Nice elbow, waist, the wrists don't twist, but they do go, oh they do they twist? It's so small. No, they don't twist, but they do go in, so he can be a little teapot. Can we do the full teapot? Look at that, he is indeed a little teapot. Paddy's gonna love that. Oh, talking of Paddy, there you go. He can offer the full cuddle. He can do the splits, forward, not all the way back, that far back because that's prevented, but then he's got much more than 90 at the knee. And his feet aren't humongous, which is interesting. They sort of proportion quite well with him. I mean, they're big feet comparatively if you think about it, but compared to all the others. So that looks pretty good. He's quite poseable and he looks great. So let us bring in New Age and G1 Bumblebee. Yeah, don't they look great? I mean, do you know, I can't believe I want to say it because I love New Age. I think New Age are on another level. I think I prefer the Magic Square one to the New Age one, which I did not see coming. That causes me all sorts of problems but there's something about this one. I mean, G1, bless it. Let's pop him there for a second. I mean, they're very similar, but look at the feet, the difference in the feet. And the back and the top, it's just that little bit smoother and better looking. Yeah, he's yellow plastic, not much paint, but it works so well and it looks great. It looks really good. I think they've taken the New Age idea one and they've looked at it and they've just made little tweaks and made it just that bit, you know, just that little bit more improved. I don't want to say better, but I think it's better. What do you guys think? Magic Square or New Age? He looks, I mean, I like the New Age one because he now looks a bit podgy compared. So obviously I relate to that. But I just think it's just that little bit better than Magic Square one. Right, I'm going to get him transformed up and we'll take a peek. Be right back. And here he is. The transformation's fiddly. I'm not gonna lie, it's fiddly. With the New Age one is much more fluid, and we'll do a comparison in a moment. But this guy, he's a bit of a faff to transform, quite frankly. And getting it to tab together was a bit of a chore as well. Because it's so tiny. But it does look good. I mean, it looks great, and it rolls, and it's got rubber tires. The rubber tires. Now, hold on. Let's bring in the New Age one. So vehicle-wise, like he's got fake wheels. They're stationary. They don't roll. But, and I wish they did roll, whereas his rolls, but I wish they were all plastic and not rubber tires, because they want to ping off. But it looks good, and it's so tiny, and it makes the New Age look really, really even plumper than it did before. There's G1. So yeah, which one I don't know which one I prefer in vehicle. I mean, I much prefer the transformation of the New Age. Absolutely no doubts the transformation of the New Age is the superior transformation. And I think it holds together that little bit. You see, so now I've got a gap there. But if I push that gap there, it's going to push the front out. And if I push the front back together, it just doesn't want to all at the same time. But it's, I mean, for its size, it's still very, very good. Oops. So yeah, no, I really like him. So I think I prefer, yeah, his robot mode is superior. New Age for vehicle mode. Although the size, I mean, look at the size. Let's bring in Magic Square's Trailbreaker. So you can see that looks quite good. Whereas he is obviously too big. So, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I'm stumped. It's got me beat. They're both really, really good. But there are aspects. I mean, if you merge the two, if you took his wheels, kept them turning, and put them on him, and just made the transformation just that little bit more fluid, miles better. But oh, I'm telling you, it's so tiny. It's cool. I mean, they're both cool. If you've got one, you're going to be happy with it. If you're a legend scale collector. Its transformation is because his wheels also can fly out, and his transformation irritated me. But robot mode is near perfect. Yeah, it worked, and they painted the back windscreen, and The transformation's similar. You can it's similar, but it just works that little bit better. And where they've tried to change things from him, I think just a little bit more, like, because he's got that roof bit on his back and he doesn't in robot mode, and it works. But for transformation and then getting it all back together, it's a pig. But very cool. What would I score him? See, they're both 7 out of 10s. Yeah, they're both 7 out of 10. Really, really good. And I think that's it from me. Thank you very much.
On plastic.